We've seen pages converting at 6, 8 and 25% of traffic and even higher just by making that connection.
G'day, my name's Ewan.
My name's Dave.
And at OOI we focus on generating leads for clients. So today we're going to be talking about what makes the sales lead engine room work, and that is website conversion. So Dave, the average website conversion rate is sitting at 1 to 2%. What do you think? Is that good, bad?
Yeah, look, it doesn't sound too exciting to me, Ewan. Obviously, if everything in the world was just at 2%, we'd be a bit worried. So, yeah.
It's quite altruistic, Dave.
Yeah.
So give us a bit more.
Look, in all honesty, 2% or 1% could be really good depending on how difficult to understand certain products are. But generally, if you're targeting something on a page and someone's coming through to it and only 1% of people are connecting with it, or 2%, it's a very low number, but it's probably the easiest number that you could increase in all your data. So it is worrying, but it's also something that you can build off.
Well, I think it should be worrying. I mean, the internet's been around for 25 years.
Yep.
We should be getting smarter. We should be getting better. We've got all these amazing tools available to us,
Yep.
but we're still sitting here at 1 or 2%.
Yep.
What is it that you see businesses don't get right, which means that those numbers aren't at 5 when they're at 1 or 2?
Yeah, I think the most common is the people coming through to the page, so the type of traffic that you're getting isn't connecting with the message on the page. So once they get there, or if you find this way of finding the right people to come to your site, that's the first most tricky part of it.
So that's wrong audience?
Wrong audience, definitely. Then when they get there, the information on the page or the sales proposition doesn't really match what they're going to be looking for.
Well, I can relate to that. I mean, how many times have we all been on our phone or website and we've seen an ad and then we've arrived on a page which is completely different to what we clicked on?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the wrong messaging, or it might say different age groups, or being appealing to the wrong location. So the amount of times I've been searching for something and it's not available in Victoria, it's only available in New South Wales.
Would it be fair to say, Dave, that you've become a bit more tech savvy, customers have become a bit more tech savvy, so we do like to shop around a bit more than perhaps we did 5 years ago? So the idea that I would just visit once and convert may not be realistic.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anyone out there would be doing their own searches on hundreds of different websites, no matter what you're looking for. And then you almost start judging different websites because they haven't got certain information, and you've already judged a company before you go and find one that you inquire. So it happens naturally. Obviously, we've been in digital marketing for so many years, but any journey that you take, if you go and buy a pair of shoes, a car, sign up to a energy provider, you're going to be more savvy by the end of your searching, definitely.
Definitely operating in a comparison economy these days.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things or programs you've been involved in where you've been able to overcome these issues? And is it realistic to move from, say, 2% being average to be able to get to 4 or 6%? Is that realistic?
It absolutely is realistic. A very simple campaign that we've run is probably for a catering company, where we realised that the difference between their 4 main markets, which would be people that want office catering, sandwiches and platters and that kind of thing, versus someone who wants an event catered, even though they're still corporate, the messaging has to be different. Then someone who's ordering food for a 40th birthday party wants different platters to someone in an office catering. Quite often, a business like that will be short of time, so they'll be sending everyone to the same page. Once you split it up and you put the suburb I'm in, catering for a birthday party, we've seen pages converting at 6, 8 and 25% of traffic and even higher, just by making that connection.
So does that mean most businesses should have landing pages for any marketing they're doing, do you think, to get that sort of improvement?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds simplistic, but a landing page to me is the experience that you want to give a specific audience. And if you can cut that audience into age, location, or what their mode is, or what kind of job role they've got, and you match a page to what those specifics are, you're going to get a better result. And usually a landing page is a great way to do that. And we've got landing pages which have 2-step forms, or they've got further information, or PDF downloads, or watch a video for companies that are a bit worried about a landing page having too little information on it. So a landing page is the experience, not just a page to me. Yeah.
My experience, Dave, is that people who start thinking about conversion get lost in the detail of developing a perfect page, and they want a magic bullet, as opposed to starting the process and expecting that they're going to have to do work, continuously afterwards to refine and get that result better. Do you think that's the case? Do you think that's something that you have to keep on working on to get better results?
Yeah, the scariest thing you can hear in any business is when we interview them is my website's done or my landing page is done. It's really scary because it means that they're thinking, I've finished that bit, now my sales are going to start coming through once you guys get the ads right. But really it's something that you need to work out all the time. I mean, we interview sales teams and they talk about refining their discussion with customers to try and get a better percentage of sales, and trying to improve conversion rates of leads that they get. But you get a website and you do no work on it, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So you do need to grind it, you do need to test different things, and a landing page gives you the perfect opportunity to be nimble and not have to change big modules on your website, and it's quite cost effective as well.
So what you're saying is you need to be committed, and like anything that you want to get better results, you need to have a discipline to keep on going back to it. And be prepared to perhaps go backwards sometimes as well, because the size of the prize is significant. Because if you do move your conversion rate from 2% to 4%, what that invariably means is every dollar you spend on marketing, you are going to get double return, for the rest of the year. So that's ROI. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.